It's an overcast afternoon here in the desert Southwest as we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Jeremy Hellickson, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Leading off the afternoon for
Next up for the Stros, Gary Cox, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hellickson, 30 years of age. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2005.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Back up the middle. Drury scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Lee, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable. Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And a 2-out hit will bring Joe Mauer to the plate.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Striding in for Houston, Joe Mauer, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
Nope.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pitch misses the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 2-1 home. Here's a high pop-up. Munoz is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Astros on top, 1-0. Luis Rodriguez is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. With all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
Riding in, Taylor Holman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
That's off his leg on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Cliff Holton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And you have to like a center fielder that's willing to sell out and go for broke there, but he just can't make the play as the ball sails over his outstretched glove. And by the time he tracks it down, it's just too late for him to hold the batter at second.
Up next for Arizona, Thomas. He currently sits 7th in the National League in runs batted in, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Holton stands at third with one gone in the inning. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the second inning here in the desert, all tied at 1-1. Into the box now, Kyle Seager. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. The 2-2. Seager, right field and carrying well. Davis going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Stepping into the box, David Lee. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. One out, nobody on. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Into the box now, number 30, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Batting ninth, catcher.
In now, Luis Rodriguez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
Rodriguez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Standing in now, Gary Cox. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Holton racing back at the track, the wall, out of here. And how about that? Back to back to back home runs. Solo shot to right center, number 11 for him on the season, and the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom of the second. The Astros lead it 4-1. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Drury. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. And it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Digging in, Joe Munoz. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way out in front. Munoz swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And that's the second out.
Batting 7, catcher, Michael Perez.
Set to get his day started, Michael Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Cox moves over, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it 4-1. Striding in once again, Michael Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Popped him up. Thomas has a play. 1 down.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in to try it again. Number 3. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Skied into straightaway right. Davis has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 13, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
The 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Scorched to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now in the box, DJ Davis. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
DJ Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
The pitcher, Jeremy Hellickson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The left fielder, number
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Taylor Pullman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Davis, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Cox. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Cliff Holton.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cliff Holton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Diamondbacks, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Kyle Seager.
First offering on its way. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Popped him up. Thomas shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Astros.
Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. At the plate, David Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. What a play for the second out.
Number 30.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 30.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And it's fouled away. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Into the box, Thomas. He hit a sac fly earlier.
For the Diamondbacks here in the 4th. Third baseman, number 24.
First pitch of the at bat. And a neck high fastball that time. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. One run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Drury.
Ready for another chance. Brandon Drury comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
To 1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Again, he sends it out of play. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Missed with a slider.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it 4-1. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Luis Rodriguez. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for the starter, Jeremy Hellickson. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 41, Daniel Hudson.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Rodriguez aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Colton going back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Fouled off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Holton going back, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's 6-1.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now 7-1. So the base hit drives home their third run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Ready once again, number 3. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Behind 0-2 now. Three runs already home here. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So here's Joe Mauer.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, second baseman, Kyle.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, David Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 now from Hudson. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Standing in now, number 30, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside, 3-0 now. Lee at third with 2 away. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Coming to the plate again, Luis Rodriguez, as as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. This is line to left. Holman is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 9 and the D-backs 1. Coming to the plate now, Joe Munoz.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Softly hit out to short. And 1 gone. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Michael Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, DJ Davis. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A called strike on the inside corner.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Cox. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Line toward the alley in left center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box, Michael Lee. And a ball 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here it comes, 1-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Here's the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Stanton leads off second with nobody out. Three and one now. Number 3 waits on deck. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Davis going back on it, still ranging back. A leap, but it's off his glove.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Stepping in now, number 3, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. A ball and a strike. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Ready with another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done, force out anywhere now.
Ready once again, Kyle Seager. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to the left side. One there on DeBelt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Joe Pennick is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Joe Pennick.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The average coming in at 266. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Taylor Holman. Popped him up. Stanton coming on, but this will land untouched. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Mauer is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cliff Holton. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. And that one just missed outside. One and one, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Enrique Burgos enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Enrique Burgos.
Ready for another shot now. Number 30 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Number 30.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Luis Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Taken high and deep to right. Davis ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Gary Cox. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Holton going back on it. Oh, but it's off the balcony. He pulls into third safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Wow, you think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his third extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. This year against right-handed pitching, Lee is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Standing in now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Settling in now, Joe Mauer, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Looking to minimize the damage here. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 home. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. Astros lead this one 13-1. Striding in once again, Thomas, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Thomas makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That pitch right there, He's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Zero.
2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on ball.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Drury. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box, Joe Munoz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Munoz is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Arizona, and as you can see, they are way behind. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Seager, right field, and carrying well. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. 4th home run for him on the season as the blowout continues. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, number 30. And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. And there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 15, Luis Rodriguez.
Digging in, Luis Rodriguez. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros on top, 14-1. Now batting, Michael Perez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Pitch on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cox on the move. He's got it one away. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in once again, DJ Davis, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming, here it is. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. One and two now. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Kiki Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Kiki Hernandez.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Mauer over to his left, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, and they remain well behind. Evan Marshall comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Marshall.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Gary Cox. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here comes the first pitch. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead of foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Popped him up, but this will land untouched.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Bases are empty, one man out. Two and 0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 2-0. Line drive to left. Holman is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Davis. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Taylor Holman starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Cliff Holton.
Up next for Arizona, Cliff Holton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Standing in now, Thomas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Holton, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Diamondbacks are down to their final out now. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. And that one right down Main Street. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Arizona down to its last strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 14-1, the final tally here. Houston put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. Luis Rodriguez earns his 8th victory of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Jeremy Hellickson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that post